Hi everybody, this is Kefren, your favorite French Canadian. Today I'm going to show you how to boost your FPS in Team Fortress 2. We're going to start with the optimization of Windows, and after that we're going to look at the Steam launcher and also the config file for the game. So now the best setting for Windows for gaming. So first of all, we're going to search for game mode in the search bar. Make sure that game mode is activated for the past year. It's pretty good. You're getting a decent performance, and you're going to make sure that all your resources are focused on the game that you're playing. For the Xbox game bar, I still recommend to deactivate this one, causing stuttering, crashing in some games. So I'm not a huge fan of the Xbox game bar. And for the capture, make sure that the background recording is at off, and also the recorded audio is at off. Another thing that I recommend, it's the hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Make sure that you're searching for graphics setting. You will need an NVIDIA card, 1000 series or more recent. It will really help with bottlenecks. So if you have a 1050, 1050 Ti, 1060, even the 2060, you can expect a nice 2 to 5% boost. And also you can expect less stuttering when you're using that. So I really recommend to use that. Another thing that is really important, it's your driver. Make sure that you have the latest driver from AMD, NVIDIA, even Intel if you have an iGPU on your processor. So for an example here with AMD, you just click check for update and it's gonna show you if you have the latest one. You can do the same thing with NVIDIA. Another thing that I can recommend with the NVIDIA and AMD, they have an image scaling for the past a couple of months. From AMD, it's called Super Resolution, and for NVIDIA, it's NIS. I have dedicated video who's gonna show you how to use that and how to configure it. But to explain you quickly what it's about, so you need to enable this. So for example, I'm playing in 2K because my monitor is in 2K. I'm going inside of my game. I lower the resolution at 1080p, and the software will scale it back at 2K. And with this process, I can save 15-20% in my FPS. Also, you can do it if you have a 4K monitor and you want to do 1080p or 2K. You can expect a nice boost. The image quality will not be the same if you compare with native, but in some game it's working very well, and it's very tough to see the difference. So I recommend to use it if you're struggling with your FPS. Another thing that I recommend, it's your energy profile. So write energy in your search bar, go to power option. Make sure that you're running something like balance or high performance. On a desktop computer, it should not be an issue, but if you're playing on a laptop, really make sure that you're using that or a special profile for performance from your brand like Asus, Dell, or whatever. The thing is, sometimes when you plug your PC in the wall, unplug, using it with the battery, sometimes it stay at power saver and you don't want to use that when you're playing a game. So super important to be plugged in and also to use a proper performance profile. Another thing that I can recommend, it's the Intelligent Standby List Cleaner. This is a software made by the guy from DDU. It's pretty amazing, honestly. It will help if you don't have a lot of RAM in your PC. So if you have 4 gig of RAM, 8 gig, 12 gig, after that, you should be fine. Windows is doing the job properly. So it will free memory, and it's gonna make sure that it optimizes your standby list. So what I recommend normally, it's look at your total memory. Here in my case, it's 32. Just divide it by 2. So for me, it's 16. Just press start and it will run automatically, and you just lower the software like that, and you're gonna make sure it's optimized. So it's a really good software, and also it helps a little bit with stuttering. So I really recommend to use that. One last thing is I have dedicated video on my channel about overclocking CPU, overclocking GPU, depending on your brand and stuff. And it's pretty good because there are basic overclocking guide. I don't touch voltage, so it's pretty safe. You can expect sometimes 2%, 10% boost in your FPS depending on your thermal, depending on your component. But it's something that you need to look at too if you want to optimize your PC for the best performance. So now let's go inside of the game. Before going further in my video, I want to present the BenQ screen bar. It's a new screen bar that I've been using for the past 2 or 3 weeks on my laptop, and I really like it because the screen bar is a light that aims to optimize your gaming setup. When I play on my laptop, I don't have any proper lighting, and also I don't have lights on my keyboard. It's not working anymore, so that's why I like to see my keyboard. It has a couple of features like auto dimming, space saving with the special clip that they provide you. It's glare free, it's USB power also, no batteries, and also it has an adjustable color temperature and brightness on the product. The product is $109. I will put the link on my video description, and honestly, if you're struggling with your lighting, this product is pretty amazing. So now in this Steam launcher, so first of all, in Team Fortress, right click on it, go to properties. I have a bunch of launch options that you can add that will optimize your game properly. Those launch options, I'm gonna put the string in the video description, so you just have to copy paste it in your launch option. When you did that, we're not gonna go inside of the game. I have a website that is pretty good, honestly. So we're gonna go there. It's called masterconfig.com. I'm gonna put the link on my video description, and you just have to choose a preset depending on the type of PC that you have for sure. And after that, you just have to download. You will have a zip file that you will need to extract in your game, and it will replace a bunch of configuration for your game. Really important, as you can see, if you look at like those graphic parameter over there, you will see a lot more than that you can see inside of the game. So when you did that, don't touch your graphic parameter inside of the game after you extract the file. So depending on your computer, I really recommend medium low. This is a good way to have like a proper graphic, but also visibility, very clear game. You can see enemy very quickly, and you will have a lot of FPS with this one. So depending on what you decide to choose, as you can see, graphic parameter will change. I recommend to go with medium low. And after that, you just have to scroll and you download the master config, as you can see over there. When you did that, it's pretty easy. You just right click on your game, go to properties. And after that, you need to go where you install it in your local file here, and you press browse. So as you can see here, this is where my Team Fortress 2 is installed. So when you have your installation over there and you have your master config that you download, the zip file, you just have to extract the TF file and replace it on your game. So I'm going to take it over there. It's going to say, do I want to replace the file? You say yes. Just go for it. And now your game is updated with the graphic parameter that you have choose. If you don't like those graphic when you're playing the game, you can go back on the website, just take another preset, maybe with higher parameter, and just extract it in your game, and it will do the job. So this is pretty much it, guys, for Team Fortress 2 guide. It's not well optimized, so you really need like to care and look at what you're doing inside of the game, but it's a very fun game. So if you have any question about this, just comment in the YouTube section, post me your rig, CPU, GPU, and RAM. I will try to help you the best that I can, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.